So the Isle of Ely Rowing Club on the Berkshire station, top of your screen, against Pangbourne College, just down the road on Buckinghamshire.
Go!
This is the women's quad, the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. A good, strong start by both crews. Negotiated.
This is the
right
tricky
of our
bit.
screen, with just over hanging trees as well, just making sure there's no mistake. That slight bit of steering away from the island, Temple Island.
It's a really challenging place to steer down the island because you're in the dark, your peripheral vision is very good, you've got wind and stream effects. But Pangbourne correcting nicely. And now this is turning into a really close race. Crews pretty much side by side. Isle of Ely looking to have a slightly longer and stronger stroke. More power going down to the water. And as we look at it now, they seem to be edging away.
Second in the B final of the Championship Girls Quads. They were at the National Schools Regatta. They won the Women's Regatta at the St Ives head-to-head in April. And this performance so far seems to be tallying with their form, which has really started to pick up. Certainly they're looking more likely contenders, as you might say, after their performance at the National Schools Regatta in May. But this is good, strong, determined rowing, which has taken out the advantage they needed, I think, over Pangbourne.
They've got a significant lead now, haven't they, as they're coming towards the three-quarter mile. Interesting, you look at the Isle of Ely, you see the girl at bow, her blades seem to be in a different position to the other three, so they're not entirely unified there, which will in fact impact on how efficient they are, but not a problem in this race as they pass Upper Thames Rowing Club. So through halfway now, just through halfway.
Nothing more satisfying, I suppose, if you're in the lead crew, just to look back. But for those who have their work to do, knowing it was going to be tough,
yeah,
it feels even tougher, because you feel almost that you've let yourselves down, because however much you expect that it's going to be tough, it seems to be even tougher somehow. You think somehow you're going to defy the odds, or at least challenge them more than possibly has materialised.
Pangbourne have had some really good results recently, so it's an exceptional row for Isle of Ely to have that kind of lead. Pangbourne twins at stroke and bow, so the row closest and one furthest away in the boat. And they're rowing really nicely together. The timing, the blades all going in together.
You speak as a coach as much as a rower, because I know you are a coach as much as your role as chairman of competitions at British Rowing. So in terms of what you learn, you may already have discussed, without conceding anything defeat, you know what you have to do to keep the rhythm, to keep sticking to the principles that have made the boat go fast in the past in the competitions where you've done well.
What works differently for different crews too. It depends on the athletes you have, and we talked about the setup of the boat too. The Isle of Ely girl, by the looks of it, the boat isn't properly set up because the angle is slightly different than the blades put in, or maybe the coach has made that for a deliberate reason. But your eye is drawn to things that that you want to that you think will make a crew go faster, and also there are things that you think will be slowing the boat down, and that could either be a technical thing, or it might be fitness or a power thing of the crew, or an individual.
Great to see the drone flying again.
What a shot!
With the rain, it was just not possible. But this, we're starting to see Henley develop its coat of many colours.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get a feeling of the atmosphere as well from this drone shot. You can hear the jazz band in the background, you hear the buzz of the spectators here in the grandstand. Seeing the top left-hand shot, and the finish just this side of the church, the Henley Town Church.
This is Henley. We haven't quite got the sunshine, but we're now getting to see the picture. If you're tuning in for the first time from the United States of America, maybe from Australia, because you've got friends who will be rowing, Melbourne, crews from Sydney, maybe you're tuning in for the first time, your first experience maybe on BT Sport. This is Henley now, starting to rise. The weather gods are shining at last, or smiling. And the the competition will inevitably start to ramp up the closer to finals, Saturday and the weekend and the Sunday. Here we're
Isle of
seeing...
Ely crew is really impressive from that overhead shot, because the Pangbourne crew, with a coach's eye, is technically they're absolutely spot on rowing together, and the boat's moving really, really efficiently. So Isle of Ely have done something really special today.
Well, they're rightly drawing applause. On the Berkshire station, they're making their way through, crossing the line. And that is a very, very impressive performance. For all the potential Pangbourne College has shown, and also the technical skill, the technique they've showed, they have been beaten.
Isle of Ely obviously had a lot more in the tank, because most crews we've been watching where we said the finish collapsed when they come over, and even if they had to have a commanding lead, but Isle of Ely just paddled straight past us almost without stopping.
So there's confirmation of the result in the Diamond Jubilee.